Hi guys, it's me Ty. I'm just showing you guys how to change front brake pads on a 2008 Honda Fit. I just got done doing it with this tire here. First thing you gotta do is remove your four lug nuts from the studs there, and then this here is your brake caliper, and then this here's the outer frame here. You only have to pull this here if you're gonna be changing your actual rotor here, if that's got grooves in it. But if you change your brake pads before they're wore out and before they start scratching your rotor, you don't need to remove this here. So these two screws here, you use an impact screwdriver. You get them at Harbor Freight. They're $2.99. Comes with a Phillips head or a flathead. Stick it in here, into there, and you hammer on the back end where my pinky is there while you're turning in the direction that you want, and it's got a little cam lobe in there that breaks them loose. But just for brake pads, you won't need to worry about that. It's just if you're changing the rotor. And then make sure you put a lot of anti-seize on any bolts that you guys pull out of here. And this is the anti-seize I use. I get it at Napa, Permatex anti-seize lubricant. So, but yeah, so on the back side of the caliper here, you got, let's see here, two 12mm bolts, 1 and 2 here. And I watched the other videos and they just started cranking around there, twisting the rubber, and I was like, what the heck? Because all these other Honda Fit videos, they suck for changing front brake pads. Turns out that there's a nut here on the end, and you're supposed to put your wrench on there, rubber wrench on there, and then put your ratchet on here, and then you can screw out the bolt there. And I'll get you the size of that wrench. It is a 19mm backup wrench you got to do. So yeah, remove those two bolts there, you guys. And then you should be able to just go ahead and slide this whole brake caliper off. And here I have a rope that I just bought at the hardware store at Runnings. And I go ahead and I loop it through right there and out this hole here. And I tie the caliper up there so it isn't hanging on this brake hose. I don't want to wreck that brake line. So you go ahead and pull this off. The brake pads will be left behind. And actually, they were rusted in there. But, I mean, this car has so much rust on... Well, actually, this car doesn't have that much rust on it. But it does have 200 and some thousand miles on it. So I had to take a hammer and a chisel and just knock the brake pads out of there. And after I got them out of there, you have your pieces of tin, this tin retainer clips here. And they kind of had like a spring-loaded thing there. And it was fighting me. I couldn't get the brake pads into there, so I went ahead and I cut it off with just normal sheet metal snippers, and then I was able to kind of pound them in there. And at first they were going in so hard, I was like, man, did eBay send me the wrong size of pads? But I compared them to the old ones here, which, as you can see, they are, I got every last bit of life out of them. They just started squeaking here actually yesterday. And I always inspect them every spring anyways, but yeah, I caught them just in time. So yeah, you go ahead and hammer them in. I just use my normal ball peen hammer. You can use your rubber dead blow hammer too, and brass drift if you want. So pound them back in there. Then I went ahead and I put lots of anti-seize on those two bolts there, because brake jobs are something you do a lot. And if you're going to keep your car forever like I am, you guys, you want to put anti-seize on any bolt. I don't care how little it is, because you want it to be prepared for, easy for the next guy to take it apart so it isn't rusted in there. It doesn't strip out heads. And especially when the next guy is going to be you, because I used to never anti-seize anything, but I used to always trade off my cars every 3 years. And I never had to deal with it, you know, but now they run my cars pretty much forever. I'm the next guy in line, so. Alright, hope this helps you guys, because like I said, all the other Honda Fit front brake pad videos sucked. So, and I don't torque anything. Oh, and then also, actually here, I don't have a C-clamp, but this here is the actual brake compressor here for that to compress the piston here. And how that works is this side of the piston here, just right on the other side of, or this caliper here. This is only, what, a 1/4 inch thick, maybe a little bit more than that. This plate here sits right on the inside of that. And then the little round disc here, I just push up against one of the sides of the piston. And don't crank too fast, you guys. I mean, the hydraulic oil, it pushes through the stuff really slowly. So all you're gonna do is bend up your tool and stuff like that. So just kind of give it time. And then I also pull the cap off of the master cylinder. I always do that. So, which, as you can see, when I was compressing the piston, I was supposed to be at the full line, and it pressed it all out of that piston up to there. So that's how overfull the the brake fluid was from just me running low brake pad, or these brake pads down to nothing over the years. So, all right, hope this helps, guys. If you guys like this content, like, share, and subscribe. Because my fleet of vehicles here, and then I also help my family and stuff. But got a 2008 Honda Fit here, and then I also have a 2003 Chevy 3/4 ton 4x4 pickup, and then 2005 Mustang, and a 2008 Honda Rancher 4-wheeler. So, all right, catch you guys later. Like I said, like, share, and subscribe if you want to keep seeing this content. Bye.